We interrupt this regularly scheduled program for a special report.
Good evening, fellow YouTubers. The SA Files has been informed by Google LLC and YouTube LLC they are drawing the line in standards and practices as it relates to YouTube programming and the SA Files. In the future, we need to be careful what we say and what we don't say. Again, the SA File gets in trouble every time we do something gratuitously. Therefore, the following are the standards and practices that the SA Files promises to adhere to.
From the hours of 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., we will only use the words damn and hell. We will, however, never use the word face, head, racial slurs, derogatory content, or mean and hateful content directed at any individuals or specific group of people. From the hours of 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., we will only use the words damn, hell, and we will, however, never use the words face, racial slurs, derogatory content, or mean and hateful content directed at an individual or specific group of people. As it pertains to video, we promise there will be less references.
Ah, come on.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's some
Watch your fucking mouth.
man, that's some dude man.
We will have less references to our enormous genitalia.
Ah,
Oh,
man.
man. For explicit content, you may continue to listen on all audio-only based platforms, and for uncut video format, please visit our Patreon, where you will be able to exclusively watch the raw and uncut video footage here. Thank you, and back to the show.
Welcome to the SA Files. This is your host, BogusBird, and joining me today, we've got our military man, the Head Point Marine and Shell Shock gUNzz. Also joining us, we've got the human gas gasket himself. What's going on, guys?
What's up? What's up?
Well, as you clearly heard in the intro there, Google is on our and we're gonna have to cut back on the vulgarity just a tad bit.
Just a little bit.
Going forward, we're gonna have to change up Kuckle's name just slightly, just ever so slightly, just in case. Not by choice. He definitely wanted to stay as Kuckle, but we're gonna have to change it just a tad bit. You've established KO on your Twitch.
On my Twitch.
Your Twitch, yeah.
Yeah, but saying it out loud every time would be. I'll have to think of something.
I feel he has to do a wing challenge again just to get his own decision. for him to choose his name.
Better tasting wings, some better tasting sauces.
See, if he fails again, we choose his name. But if he makes it, he chooses his name.
So long as you get some better tasting sauces. The taste was, bro. One of them, you heard me say it, bro. I got the sauce in my mouth, but this tastes like. Can I just spit it out? Like, that's what was getting me.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he did. Like,
Yeah.
at the bomb, I believe.
Oh yeah. What about if we just go with K? Agent
Sure. Yeah, we could do that.
KO. We'll go with
Yeah.
that. We'll run you through the gauntlet though. You're gonna have to earn that keeper name.
Sure.
But,
Why not?
Agent K. That way we don't have to change the email. Don't have to. It still stands KO. That's for the Cuck O. So, yes.
Or we can let the millions and millions of fans come up with Kuckle's name.
That could be interesting. Maybe I'll put a poll up. See how that goes.
Yeah.
I got a poll up.
Nasty. Wow. Since you got a poll up, let's jump in to today's news,
All right.
which involves a poll.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Something.
Do tell.
Yes. Do tell, yes. So, a couple of weeks ago, we ran a story about OnlyFans, right? And today, well, I was scrolling through articles, news, and whatnot. What do I want to talk about? What pops to me?
Yep.
And since I was on the OnlyFans site doing research,
right?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I ran across this story right here, where it is OnlyFan model finds out her mom's new boyfriend is one of her best paying subscribers. What the hell, dude?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna post this in our description like usual, but here's the short version. The OnlyFan model, her name is Sophia. She's 28 years old and she's got an OnlyFans account, right?
Okay.
And I'm guessing she lives with her mom, or at least she's very close with her mom, because the mom knows that she has an OnlyFans and she's cool with it. Sophia is actually making pretty good money on there. She's making, what was it, about $6,000 a month.
Okay.
Pretty decent.
Pretty good, yeah.
But yeah, so she has a customer, and she is sending nudes. Basically, she is doing some extra stuff for her customer, and the mom doesn't know about these extra stuff that she does. She just thought that she was on there doing pictures. I don't even know if the mom knew about that she was doing nudes, but what she doesn't know doesn't hurt her, right?
Right.
I guess, yeah. She is an adult. She can do whatever she wants.
That's
Right.
true. Yeah, she's 28 years old. Yeah. But yeah, mom gets a new boyfriend. Sophia meets the new boyfriend, and somehow, some way, boyfriend's, I've seen you naked. That's it. One way or another, that's how it goes down. She finds out, Sophia finds out that customer number one here is the boyfriend. He's paying for these extra videos of her going,
Himself.
doodling, diddling, flicking the bean. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, wrong. Flicking the bean.
Were you going like that?
Yes, he was.
Were you? She's flicking something.
Oh,
Fondling.
that's the wrong kind of OnlyFans there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's over there flicking the bean on camera for him, and he's paying for this stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, kind of figure it out, right? So Sophia, what she ends up doing is she calls her local radio station, and she's talking to the host of the show, right? And yeah, she's basically telling her story, and she wants advice. Like, what do I do? Do I tell my mom that, hey, your boyfriend has seen me naked, he's paid for these videos, or what she doesn't know won't hurt her?
I personally feel I feel she should just tell the mom, because if I were her, I would probably feel pretty damn awkward seeing him every single time and just knowing that he's with her mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I think she should be the one to tell her. It's better coming from the daughter than it would be from the boyfriend.
True.
Yeah, because just imagine, would you prefer to hear, hey, by the way, I've seen your daughter diddling herself, and I paid for it? Or would you prefer to hear, yeah, your boyfriend has paid for extra services?
Yeah, that's a weird spot to be in, man.
Definitely.
Like,
And I feel she should do it before it gets too serious between the mom and the boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with that.
So it'll be like an
'Cause-
easy snip for her.
Yeah. Because I feel like, I don't think he would say anything until somehow it comes to light. And by then it's going to be a messy breakup or something of the sort. I think it's better for the daughter to break that news pretty early on.
Okay. According to this article, she did reach out to the radio station, right, for advice.
Okay.
And at the time of that, when that was happening, her and the boyfriend, the subscriber, he claims that he deleted all the photos of the model and any videos, wiped it, deleted, gone. Can you trust him?
No,
Probably not.
I wouldn't.
But apparently that's what he said, and he's still a $20 a month subscriber.
Okay, so then if he's still a $20 a month subscriber, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sort of cloud service that he has all this shit uploaded to, or I don't know how OnlyFans works. I don't subscribe to that. No, I know it sounds like I'm just like, acting whatever. But no, I actually don't. I don't use it. It's not a platform I'd rather use. The big PH, and there's free shit out there if I'm gonna use that.
Right.
How's it go? Dun, dun.
Isn't that Teach Me How to Dougie?
I don't fucking know.
All right. Anyways, yeah, I don't really understand the whole paying for the same shit you can get online for free.
Right.
But that being said, I doubt that he doesn't have some sort of backup or some sort of cloud or some like archive of things that he's paid for and watched and downloaded, you know?
Right. What do you think there, gUNzz? Well, actually, what do you think the mom should do? Let's say that Sophia does tell her mom, hey, your boyfriend, beforehand this happened. What should the mom do? What's y'all's opinions?
Well, I think she should just boot the boyfriend, especially since he's still technically like a subscriber, which means he has no respect for the daughter, no respect for the mom, clearly, and the relationship, because he's technically looking at other women who is the daughter. You know what I mean? And potentially more out there. Clearly, if he has a profile or whatever. Okay. That, and I feel if she is... what would you say, like the owner of her page on the OnlyFans, can't she just boot him and block him or something, since she knows the actual profile or something like that?
Maybe. I don't know either, actually, how much control she has on her end. But I would imagine that you're right, that she could probably just block.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will have, I'm assuming, rules for, let's say, stalkers or something like that. Like maybe the host doesn't feel safe. So I'm pretty sure they'll put safeguards in the way for them to protect themselves.
Yeah. Now, I actually recently read a story on Reddit where there was a couple, and this couple was married for a couple years now, and they were finally trying to look into buying a house, right? And they never merged finances or whatever, so the lady had opened a credit account to get the husband an ATV, like a four-wheeler, and so she was paying that, and so the guy was gonna try to apply for the loan for the house by himself, right? And then it came to light that he had, I think it was like $50,000 debt, and she was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Like, is there something you're not telling me? And so he kind of had to come clean, and he had spent roughly $100,000 on OnlyFans within the span of a year.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Dude. So I don't know. I really don't know how the OnlyFans site works. I don't know if you're, like, if each one of those services that the daughter is providing paid, like a pay-per-view kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if you, like, each picture you gotta pay for, or I don't know if you subscribe to a monthly or a yearly, or I don't know what, because that's a lot of money to be spending. And so if it's not that kind of, if it's just $20, then there must be like hundreds of women that he's subscribing to a month. And so to kind of tie it back into the story we're talking about now, who's to say that the daughter is the only page that he is subscribing to? And if he comes clean, will he admit that he has X amount of pages he follows? Or will he just say, yeah, I was just following your daughter? Or, because if it's a $20 subscription, then I'm sure he could probably just pay that $20 a month or something and go in and, like, follow however many women he wants. Like, hell, for I don't know if each subscription lets you, like, follow 10 women or 5, or I don't know how it works, right? But if it's like that, if it's $20 per 5 people or something, that's potentially 4 other women that he's following.
I think the real question is, what job does he have where he can just throw away $100,000 just like that?
I know. That's what I want to know.
Shit.
Well, he's in debt, so that kind of tells me it's all on credit cards.
Probably. Well, but still, like, within the span of a year, he's already paid $50,000 of it off.
I mean, to have that much of a credit line, how many credit cards is it?
Damn. Wow, that's.
Yep.
Back to Sophia, though. I think it's kind of creepy, dude. Because I kind of feel like he might have found her. He stalked her. He found her, and he's, whoa, I'm gonna get close to the mom. I don't know, man. Like, I don't have any evidence. I can't prove that, right? It's just speculation on my end.
Right.
But it's too convenient. I think it's too convenient.
You think he intentionally got close to them?
I kind of do. I'm speculating again, right? But that's, I don't know, man. It's just too convenient. What are the odds that you end up dating someone like, oh, I'm subscribed to her OnlyFans, or her, like that? I don't know, dude. That's just, how many women are on OnlyFans? There's got to be thousands.
A lot of them, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in the millions now, since it's pretty popular, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting story. It's kind of a little weird. My last thing I want to add to it, the guy, he's a dude. He's a guy. There's no way that he deleted everything. There's, back to what you guys were saying, like he left it on the cloud. He's got a backup of it somewhere. I can almost tell you without a doubt, it's not gone. It's there. It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It has to be, right?
Yes, sir.
Like, as a guy who's not necessarily in a committed relationship yet, I feel like there has to be.
Exactly, yeah.
And then who's to say, just like you said, if he tracked her down, if he's that good with technology where he can pinpoint somebody's location that he's following or something like that, who's to say he can't reclaim what he deleted? You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
On the plus side, maybe he's trying to be a good stepfather. He won't unsubscribe. That's her allowance. So that's like her monthly allowance, $20.
Supporting.
Yep.
It's
It's
already set up.
And then one day he's just gonna walk into the living room. What are you doing, stepdaughter?
Oh no! Okay, no more pH. No more pH.
Number PH.
That's
All right.
ooh, pH.
Teach me how to Dougie.
Oh god!
I feel like I exposed myself a little bit there.
A little bit.
No,
Let's
it's a
move
meme.
on.
It's a popular meme.
Let's move on to the next one.
While we're on the topic of chicks, have you heard that Chick-Fil-A is starting to ban kids under the age of 16 from eating in their diners without parent supervision?
You
I didn't
don't
hear about that.
say.
At first, when I read about this, I was like, "What in the hell? Why are they banning 16-year-olds?" I thought it was stupid. It's like, oh, Chick-fil-A, y'all messing up again. They were in the headlines a couple years back, right?
Yeah.
And this time around,
Okay,
it's a little different. I'm kind of siding with Chick-fil-A this time.
As am I. Because from the sounds of it, and from what I kind of skimmed the page, it sounds like, well, kids nowadays are rowdy as ever. Some might say they are rowdier than they have been. And, yeah, I gotta say, kids nowadays are destructive as hell. Like, they have no regards as to, like, their surroundings. They, for the lack of a better way to put it, they don't give a
They
I
don't.
agree.
Not all of them. But
Right,
they
not
don't.
all. You can't put all of them in a
Most
barrel.
of them. Most of them.
A chunk of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't care. They just do not care.
Okay,
What was happening was, apparently parents were dropping off their teenagers at Chick-fil-A and then would take off for some reason. And I guess the kids would hang out at this Chick-fil-A and they would be destroying the place. They'd be like taking down the frames on the wall. They'd be destroying some of the furniture. They're talking trash to the employees, disrespecting them. They're just being little shits. They're being little assholes.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
being
I
little-
blame TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok, on Files. And but yeah, dude, it's Chick-fil-A decided, they posted on Facebook, I believe it was, that they're having a new rule that they are enforcing. Anyone of the age 16 and lower need to be accompanied by a parent. They cannot be there by themselves. And I think it's great.
So personally, I'm 50-50 with it. Like, I understand and I get the points you guys are saying, but personally, I feel they could have just called the cops, and clearly not
That's
in
true
front
as
of
well.
them, not in front of them, so they'll know, and let the
Right.
cops roll up on them. But like that, and clearly tell them, hey, they're vandalizing, doing this, doing that. You gotta give them the video evidence, and clearly they'll be taken and probably delivered to their parents or whatever, and charged with the fee or whatever also. But then again, it is a public area, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Because I get the owner can do his own rules or whatever, because like he owns the building or the franchise or whatever the heck it is. So I get you get the right to deny service, but like I said, Chick-Fil-A and restaurants like a public area, a public space, really.
They're actually, I believe, private areas, privately owned. Still, they let the public in. Now, the way I'm thinking about it is a little bit different from what you're thinking. So, in the days that we live in, there are people who are extremely entitled. Yes. And who's to say that one day, at one Chick-fil-A at some random town, some parents drop off their kids, right? Now, these kids, 15, 16-year-olds, are taking down these frames from the walls, or something happens, the frame slips, or the glass breaks, or whatever happens, kid gets a splinter. Or maybe he slices his finger open on a piece of glass, or kids are being dumb. They think they're invincible. They think that their life is inconsequential. And who's to say that they call up their parents, now their parents come over and they're trying to blame Chick-fil-A. And this leads to a lawsuit. I feel like it's proactively avoiding conflict of this sort.
Well, in that situation, I believe if they have the video evidence of the kid messing with the, let's say, the frames or whatever, and it falls, then that would be directly their fault. It wouldn't be the restaurant's fault, because before then, there was no accidents or anything like that until they physically interacted with that frame or whatever they're messing with.
Correct. But in cases, so I've read a few articles where parents take their kids to a museum or an art exhibit or something of the sort, and the parents are distracted by the artwork, and their kids are running around, and they might break a piece of art, and maybe the kids get hurt, and the parents try to sue and say, well, your items were not secure enough. Your frames weren't secure enough. So why was my kid able to remove this from the wall and injure themselves with it? I know they were being little
little weenies.
Yeah.
Wieners.
Dude, you're like cuffing them balls, dude.
Yeah, maybe remove that one. YouTube's gonna be like, ugh.
No, that's in the bloopers, dude. Straight up.
And so the kids are going to say, well, nobody was stopping me, so I thought it was okay. And of course, the entitled parents are going to say, nobody was stopping him. Why did you let this happen? And it's not Chick-fil-A's job to babysit your little crotch goblins. It's not.
100 agree with that. 100%.
Yeah, but in museums, don't forget, they usually have signs, do not touch artwork or do not cross tape or whatever.
But that has not stopped people from trying to sue. And in some cases, winning some of these legal lawsuits.
Unfortunately, yeah, you're correct.
That I agree with. There's ridiculous times where people win lawsuits when they shouldn't have.
I think I'm going to double down. I'm going to agree with both of you guys. They should have called the cops on the little a-holes and then enforced this new rule. Screw them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's stupid. I think it's good in this situation because they were vandalizing. Apparently, they kept doing it multiple times. They kind of have to do something about this. They can't just roll over and take it. I think in this sense it works. I think it's good. I didn't see anything, maybe I'm wrong, where they're going to expand that to all locations. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's just for that one location. And I'm 100% okay with that. Yep. All right. I got one more story for you guys.
All right.
More. So, apparently, James Gunn. Yeah, I know we talk about James Gunn quite a bit here. It's just DC. They're in the news. Right? They're constantly doing things. And that's actually a good thing. James Gunn is constantly updating us, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Keeping
the fans updated. I ran across this article saying, let me read the title to you. Jumanji star becomes the Man of Steel for James Gunn's Superman reboot.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, man.
We do have a black Superman.
Here's the first thing that I saw. And I was like, oh my god. The Rock is the Superman? What the f***?
That's what I thought
the
too.
hell?
That's what I thought too.
It's like he just got canned as Black Adam. How is he going to get casted as Superman? What?
Those massive guns,
How?
I bet. Those massive guns.
But the more that I read it, I found out that whoever wrote this article, Daniel Roberts, for InsideTheMagic.net, Daniel Roberts,
You
he
clickbait.
trolled the hell out of me. He trolled hard. He did this on purpose. He put The Rock's picture in the front page, and it just kind of talks about, oh yeah, James Gunn, he's rebooting. Henry Cavill, he's out, blah, blah, blah. And then it comes down and he starts talking about how Jack Black made a video that he got casted as Superman. It's what the hell? I know, obviously at this point I know it's fake,
Right.
but I had to watch the video. I
actually haven't seen the video.
I haven't
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I didn't.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Here we go. Bam. And you can find this video on his Instagram. It's just Jack Black, one word.
Oh, no way. What's up, Jamie Gun? I was just taking a nap ski. No, dude, I can't. I've already played all the superheroes. I know I'd be incredible. All right, god damn it, I'll see you in a minute.
Oh my god.
Laser vision, yeah.
Oh my god.
Dad, faster.
Mm.
Faster, Dad.
Oh my god.
That was
That's horrible.
Entertainment at its finest.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How do you get that suit on? That's what I want to know.
It's a stretchy pants.
I was gonna say that.
This one is stretchy.
Sometimes we like to wear stretchy pants.
Oh, man.
I
got trolled pretty hard.
That was pretty
Yeah,
bad.
like when I saw that link and I saw The Rock, I was like, ES, man.
Yeah.
The first thing that came to my mind when I saw The Rock's picture, I said, he better have hair. He better not Black Adam us again. He better have hair.
Yep.
But Samoan Superman.
I think Jack Black, he would be amazing, but I think I'd much rather have Nicolas Cage.
My god.
From that rumor 20 years ago that he was going to be Superman, I'd much rather see that. He
I don't
pull it
know.
off. He pull it off.
I don't know, dude. Nicolas Cage, far from my favorite actor. At least,
But I'm just picturing Superman with that face,
no.
you know,
And that beard.
I think we'll be okay without that.
with the bald open eyes. No,
I'm
they're
pretty
super
sure
eyes.
I'm pretty sure in one of the
Laser
scenes
vision.
while he's flying, he's do his little guitar.
Ah, man. Well, apparently as well though on his Instagram, I don't see it here, but James Gunn replied to it. He said something like, "Jack, it's supposed to be secret. We're supposed to release that at Comic-Con."
Oh my god. So he just ran with it.
Yeah, he ran with it. It's pretty good. It's
pretty
nice. So yeah, no Superman yet. Has not been casted.
And the next Superman is Jonah Hill. Ted.
Oh man. Well, that's it for the Muse. Welcome to Bro Etiquette, better known as Brodicate.
No.
Brodicate?
No.
Dude, come on. I
Just-
didn't
just
say it
leave it.
last week.
I know.
I have to bring it back. I got
No.
got-
Just
I
leave
took
it
number
as,
two.
as is,
I took this trip.
man.
I was actually thinking you had learned your lesson by now by not saying it last week.
Welcome back to Bro Etiquette, where we answer all the questions that every man has to know. Today, we got 3 new ones, 3 new lines, 3 new topics to go over, discuss.
What do we got?
Well, let's jump right into it, eh?
Yep.
Bring it, jabroni.
First one of the day. Even if a girl manages to enter the bro gang, you shall never reveal the bro code to her. You may treat her as one amongst you, but never disclose any rules until she wins your trust completely. She could be an undercover agent after all. What are you, gentlemen? Your thoughts?
I feel personally, a girl should not be in the bro code, just because I feel they'll be more sensitive, and I don't know, they're wired differently than males are. You know what I mean?
But what I'm getting from it is not necessarily letting her into the bro code or whatever. I guess, like, if she joins your group of friends, for whatever reason, it says you should not let her know any of the rules of the bro code, because she might be an undercover agent, right?
Okay, I guess I know what you're saying, gUNzz, but in this specific situation, let's just say that you're cool with, let's say, a lesbian, right? I mean, you're not going to look at her the same way that you look at a straight girl. I mean, let's just be honest, right? Like, you're just not going to look at her the same way. She could potentially.
You never know. You never know.
Okay, you never know. But this ain't no chasing Amy. But
Right.
I mean, you can bring her in, right? You can bring a friend in. She can potentially be close enough to you where you know, she's like your bestie, dude. I'm sure every guy has had a bestie who's a female. A lot of those times, you know, the guy's after the bestie, but in this case, no. Let's skip around that part. She's the bestie. She's cool. You're not interested in her. You still can't reveal everything to her. Like, every rule that every guy follows, you can't reveal that to her. Yes? No? Do you agree with that?
I think I still be with the no, because even though she is lesbian, let's be honest, she still has feelings.
Nice.
As soon as I come in, I was gonna be lesbianas.
Snooze, you lose.
It's my fault for letting you go first.
But like I was saying, she's still a female, so you can't really reveal everything. I feel like I don't know. I'm still in the. You can reveal some, but not like everything, I guess.
Bogus?
What do you think? I think I also, I mean, in that situation, I think that she does get the pass. Like, she's cool. I'll talk to her. You know, we're buddies. I can pretty much talk about anything, which I do have a couple friends like that. But I still don't, you know, not 100%. You just don't give it all away. Just because we're dudes and they're women, and they just aren't gonna understand that sometimes guys are dumb. Sometimes we are. You know, we oh yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, with me and my wife, dude, like, we've been together like 15 years. Applause.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Applause all around.
Yeah, so 15 years, right?
Yep.
I can tell her just about anything. And these last couple years, I've been very, very, very open, like more open with her than I've ever been.
Right.
And I'll be like, hey, do you want to know how stupid I am? And she'll be like, what now? And, you know, and I'll tell her whatever the and then she'll be like, you're stupid. I know. And it's just, you know, we think about things differently. We look at things differently. And sometimes we look like idiots. You know, let's lesbian on. No, wait, that one up.
Let's be honest.
But yeah. Let's be honest there. We don't want to reveal all your cards. You know?
Right. Yeah, I agree. But my fiance sometimes will look at me like, what the are you doing, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, I gave her a little bit of insight. And there's been times where she loves watching TikToks, and she's kind of gotten me on the app now. I used to not use the app. Anyways, so she brought up to me this channel of this chick who I guess is like helping girls understand guys. And so I guess somebody's given her one of the handbooks of bro code, right? Because she's like putting it out there, like saying, oh, you know, guys do this and that. And for whatever reason, in the comments, women still aren't understanding bro code. So whether you let them in or not, they don't really seem to be picking up on it for whatever Reason.
It's that bro logic.
Yeah.
That guy logic, though.
Yeah, guys guy logic just escapes them for whatever reason. Yeah. So
That's fine. And that's fine because we also lose the women logic. We don't understand everything on their
100%.
end.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. They're wired differently. We're wired differently. Different wavelengths, you know?
Yeah. So final answers? GUNzz?
Negative.
BB?
Nah. Not 100%. Nah.
Not 100%. Right.
Can't do it.
And I concur. Not 100%. You can give them hints and you can give them like minute details of it, but I don't think you can let everything slip.
Moving on to the next one. A bro shall never describe his sexual encounter in explicit detail to any of his bros. This might lead to them imagining him naked, which is forbidden by the bro code.
I think there are exceptions.
Oh.
Say, for example, let's go back a couple weeks now. We talked about, are you going to help me hook up with, maybe a dime piece? Now, say in this example, we hit it.
Okay.
Next morning, bro asks me, hey, so how was it? I might give a little bit more detail than I normally do. And I'm not going to go and say, I put my 8-inch, whatever. I'm not going to do that. Leo. That one was aggressive.
That was horrible.
All right. Yeah, so I'm not going to go into super detailed specifics. But yeah, I might give you a little bit of what went down in the gameplay, I might let you look at the whiteboard of what the game plan was.
I'm just picturing you with a whiteboard, like, this is me on top. Here's my leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you.
It's all gonna be stick figures, also.
I was at point A and ran the ball all the way to point B.
To second
Two
base.
scores.
I have to agree with Kuckle. There are certain points in times where you are allowed to reveal a little extra detail, and it'll be up to the bro not to imagine you, of course. So there's nothing you can really do to avoid the situation if he does. But there is a thin line where you are allowed to add a little extra detail for a little imagination.
Imagination.
Now, let me add in. So, just to clarify a little bit, when I say you give a little bit more detail, I'm not giving detail about me. I'm talking about, like, if I've had her from the back or something. I'm talking about shape. I'm talking about size.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Plumpness. Yeah, I'm clarifying for anybody listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's always going to be more detail about her rather than myself. Yeah.
Senor BogusBird.
But let me go back to the back to the question here.
Okay.
A bro shall never describe his sexual encounter in explicit detail to any of his bros. This might lead them to imagine him naked, which is forbidden in the bro code. Okay, that statement right there kind of just makes me think about porn.
Okay.
A guy pops on porn. He wants to watch porn.
Okay.
You can't. There is no such thing as I'll cover this part and keep watching. You're gonna see some junk. You're gonna see some man junk. It's gonna be in there. There's no escaping it.
Right. Unless girl on girl.
Yeah, but that's not. No.
Okay. All right. I know it's besides the point.
If you are in explicit detail with your friend, I mean, he's imagining porn. Basically, he's imagining your junk. No,
because we were saying, you can go into detail about said partner, but like at most you can probably just say you did this and you did that, but you don't have to go into detail on what you did, just on what you saw.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna tell him, I grabbed my 8 inches of, left curve and,
8. You're very gratuitous there.
Oh, sorry.
Very-
I was trying to be
that?
a little,
Is it like that?
you know,
Imaginative.
just like yeah,
Little fictional over there.
yeah. I said I grabbed all 8 inches of my left curve and or right curve. I actually
Sure
don't have a curve.
you sure you don't mean millimeters?
All right, but you know,
micro.
no, but you know what I mean. I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm talking about like big or something. I'm not saying my 12 inches around. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm not giving you details of anything to imagine me. I mean, for all I care, you could like with the details that I'm giving you, you're probably gonna try to like imagine yourself with, you know.
Okay.
I'm a storyteller. I paint with my words. You know this.
You're the artist. You're the artist.
I'm an artist.
Just,
Clearly, with
star of
your
the show.
8 inches.
Yeah.
You be painting.
All
with that
right,
8 incher?
fine. It's a little bit more like 8.5, 9, but I was trying to be humble here.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'm gonna agree with this one a lot more.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot on the other end. Earlier, I was playing devil's advocate, right? Trying to sway you guys, but the reason why I'm saying that I would agree with it more is because I've been with my girl for like 15 years, okay?
Right.
And I mentioned in previous episodes that I'm a private person and I don't let a lot of information out, like
Yeah.
mostly financial stuff, right? Like I just don't like talking about that.
Right.
And same with that sort of thing. It could be my bestest friends. Like I honestly, you guys are my brothers. We're cool, but like I would not talk about that about my wife.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I
My
thought
best
this-
friends.
I thought
let's
this
say
was
CK
like-
and Lizzie.
My bad. I thought this was
go
if
ahead.
you're like single or whatever, and then you're just getting like Kuckle said, a dime piece or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. For single men, yes,
Yes.
I can agree with that. But when you're a married guy, I tend to protect my wife.
Yeah.
I'm not going to expose her to the masses. You know, like
Yeah, for sure.
any sexual activity. I mean, that's between me and her, and then I don't really disclose that. Which friends of mine have asked before, and I'm just like, sorry, bro. Like,
Yeah.
no, like it's just not happening. You know.
Yeah.
Again, when you're single, when you're younger, it's your girlfriend or it's a one night stand or maybe not girlfriend, but like if it's someone that you're just messing around with, it's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah.
When you're with someone, when it's something serious, I don't tend to go that way.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. I'm
Agreed.
basing this off of like single lifestyle, you know, buddies or, you know, like you said, one night stands or you know something like that. That's what I'm basing this off of. Yeah, no, with my long term partner, I'm no. You know,
And that's fine. And that's I know where you're coming from, but keep in mind that once you get married and once you get older, you're still one of the bros.
oh yeah,
Bro status doesn't change.
you're right.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah,
Just put
you're
it-
right.
I guess, in order to put it, I guess in layman's terms, the older you get, the wiser you get.
More. That's what all these whites on my face are. Yeah, all these grades. Wisdom. Yes.
Wisdom or jisdom?
I think it's
left and
just,
right, yeah, one on the left, one on the right.
Ew.
Yin and the night.
That means there was at least 2 of them.
Let's move on to the next one. The Fabled fist bump. Fist bump. Yeah, what up? The fist bump is a form of appreciation. You shall use it to show acceptance, appreciation, and go for it. Use this weapon often to have your bros know that you're on their side.
So I think the fist bump nowadays has a way different meaning. I think possibly back in the day that was kind of what it stood for, but nowadays it's more so used as a greeting, as a hey, what's up? Especially after COVID, when people didn't want to shake hands, they would bump elbows, they would tap feet, or they would do a quick little fist bump. So I can't say that it stands for that anymore. Although I think it can stand for a like congratulations and acceptance still. Like if you and your bros are playing basketball, you win against another 2 of your friends or something, it's 2-on-2, you know, maybe you fist bump, you know, good game, GG.
I agree 100%. It has a different meaning. Some of the same meaning has stayed, but I would say the meaning has evolved.
All right.
What about you, BB? What do you think?
Well, I'm definitely older than the both of you guys. To me, it still means exactly that. I do agree, though, that it kind of has evolved with the times. It's more of a greeting. That's kind of how I use it now, too, as well. Like, it's a greeting, like, hey, what's up, how you doing, you know, boom. I think the fist bump may actually phase out, kind of like the high five phased out. You know, that used to be the what I just read, you know, the acceptance, between bros, you know. I was like, hey, got laid last night, what up, you know, and that's gone now. Nobody high fives. Like, it's very rare that I ever see anybody high five.
Yep.
It's so bad that a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I when I worked at in a warehouse, I befriended the hot chick from the warehouse, and we were talking this back and forth, and then I completely forgot what she had said, but she said something awesome, something cool, and she's like, puts her hand up, and I'm like,
oh, you left her hanging.
I looked at the hand like, what is that? What is it? Oh no, it's a high five. And she had put her hand down. I was like,
Damn.
I left her hanging,
dude.
I didn't even mean to. I just wasn't accustomed to it. Because
Party foul. Dude.
It was.
Oh Lord.
I screwed up. I messed up.
And on the hot
She never
chick
did it
too?
again. She never tried to high five me again.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big up.
I think I phased it out for her too. Right there. That was the last straw.
Oh Lord.
Damn.
Your
But,
only hope, her last chance. And you failed.
But I will say, whenever someone requests a fist bump, I'm always willing to give it. So I mean, yeah, it's not phasing out anytime soon, but it still represents, you know, broness.
Yeah. I feel like it's a long lost technology. You know, people are aware of it and some still know how to use it, but not everybody does. They're aware of it, but you know, just, I feel like eventually it will become a little obsolete.
When that time comes, one fist bump for the ages.
Huh?
With our powers combined.
Gay.
Come on, guns. Come on, guns.
It's already starting.
Don't leave me hanging, guns.
Maybe cut that one out. That was
That was horrible.
Y'all nasty.
So real quick, I did have a bro etiquette moment. This kind of goes hand in hand with what we talked about earlier today. The first one, letting girl into bro code, letting her know all the codes. And partially into, can we let a girl into the bro code? This actually has to do with my fiance.
Oh.
She let me down a little bit.
I'm ready.
So, a few weeks ago, we covered about, you know, a bro's car. And I was telling y'all, if you drop a French fry and it falls in the crack of my seat, you better reach in there and try to get that French fry. And I understand, you know, some French fries are gonna be a little bit tougher to get than others, but my fiance was at work, and I just know her. I know she was running late in the morning, and she didn't really take lunch or anything, so I'm pretty sure at that point she hadn't eaten. She was a few hours into her work. She had already had her lunch break, and I got off work early. So what I did was I picked up some Chick-Fil-A, and I asked her, have you eaten already? She said, no, not really. I told her, all right, cool, come outside. I'm about to be there in about a minute. I'm just around the corner. So, you know, I pull up. She comes outside, and she sees a Chick-Fil-A. She sits in my car, and we're eating, we're chatting. And tell me why one of these waffle fries, the big ones, you know, the big ones, waffle fries, she drops it, slides into the crack of my seat. She looks at me. We lock eyes. Make eye contact. We lock eyes. And she reaches into her bag to grab another fry instead of reaching into that crack. As she's staring me in my eyes, having heard the episode with the bro etiquette. Yeah, exactly like that, gUNzz. Just like that. Just locked eyes, didn't break eye contact, new French fry into the mouth. Now, that's bad enough already, right? It happened a second time. Dropped a second fry in that same crack and did not go to reach for it. Yeah. That's why we can't let women into the bro code. So any of you youngsters listening out there, no chicks in the bro code. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, bro.
Oh yeah, the Rook has just it up for everyone.
If any of you have any bro etiquette moments, please let us know in the comments, because we would love to hear those.
We would, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to mention a few comments.
I would love to read them out loud.
Well, that does it for today's episode of Bro Etiquette.
Hey, everybody, it's closing time. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Well, gentlemen, that was fun, but we're going to have to close it down. Please visit www.theessayfiles.com, where you can listen to all of our previous episodes. We got tons of good stuff, a bunch of different topics, news, bro etiquette, a whole bunch of stuff there. Go check it out. And when you're done with that, follow us on social media. Agent K, where can they find us?
Y'all can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and also check us out on YouTube, where our dear BogusBird breaks down each episode into different segments. If you just want to listen to our muse, you can check out that video. Or if you want to check out Bro Etiquette, you can also check that out individually.
And you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Podcast Addict, and Pandora. Sweet, sweet Pandora.
Sweet
Love
Pandora.
Them. Love them. Love them so much. Never said a bad word about them.
Never ever.
Never ever.
That's why they were the first to pick us up, right?
Yeah,
Totally.
One of the first, absolutely.
One of the first, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Shoot me an email at bogusbird@theessayfiles.com. Comments, questions, mail, anything. Shoot me a line. Yeah, whatever you want. And don't forget, CK is also available for questions. He loves questions. He loves it, especially when you talk about his head, like how round is it, how soft, the diameter, like things, anything related about his head. The one up here. He loves those questions. All those.
Thank God you clarified that. And you can
gUNzz,
send me an
however,
email.
he loves photos of the other head. He likes to see those pictures. He likes to rate them.
Unfortunately, no. I believe that's you, BB. You asked me just the other day too. You literally asked me if you should do that or not, and I was like, "Well, man, I don't want the fans to think you're starting to convert. They might think bad about your wife."
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'm not going to take that away from you, buddy. I'm not going to take it.
It's cool. It's cool. Just claim it, own it, live it, love it. It's okay, baby.
gUNzz is like the guy from the OnlyFans story. I'm sure he has a cloud somewhere where he has all the pictures.
So what's your email again? What is it for questions?
For the fans.
Yeah, for the fans.
You're such a douchebag. I quit, guys. I quit.
Well, before he leaves, gUNzz@theessayfiles.com. gUNzz.
And you can send me all your fan mail over at AgentKuckle@theessayfiles.com.
And you can send me all your fan mail.
And it's the same handle on Grindr as well. You look him up. Kate, he's always on there 24/7.
That's going to be a separate project.
That's a separate?
Separate, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
something.
cool. We can plug it in, though. Plug it.
Yeah, definitely. Plug it in.
Plug it?
Plug it in.
Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us that 5-star review. It really helps out the show. And this is BogusBird signing out.
This is Kuckle saying see you later.
And this is gUNzz signing out. See you on the next one.
Catch you on the next one. Nice.
Pretty
Good
good.
enough. Not bad. Not bad.
Yes, writing threw me off.
Whatever.
Had to go back and do proofreading.
Oh, one word to delete, Mr. Chingon over here. I cannot read because one word is messing up my script. Oh.
Well, because I'm trying to read it word for word, and it's throwing me off.
That's why you can't do improv. Can't do improv.
I mean, I could do improv, but when I'm trying to go off a script, and the script is garbage.
And if you like that, follow us on Patreon. We got bloopers, tons and tons of bloopers there. And now, all the vulgarity left in the show, unbleeped, still on Patreon. The only place that you'll be able to find that going forward. It's going to be great. You'll love it. And we can say fuck on there. So
Figure.
Shut up and take my money.